Do people swear because they're too dumb to think of any other words? I've actually had this allegation leveled at me in the past, but it's never really bothered me because I got a 7-fucking-80 on my verbal SAT, so fuck you, motherfucker. Not a lot of research has gone into disproving this proposition, I guess because nobody really fucking cares that much. But a recent study suggests that actually it may be the opposite, that people who swear a lot may have better overall verbal fluency. Sort of. Let's jump right to the main problem I have with this study. It was done on just a handful of undergrad students in an intro to psychology class. It was actually 3 tests. The first 2 were done on about 40 students. The third one was done on about 120 students and was meant to replicate the first 2 studies. So the standard warning here applies, is that things that young, mostly white, mostly well-off college students do doesn't necessarily apply to the rest of the world. Also, the test measured how many swear words the students could name, not how often they actually use those swear words. I, for instance, am fluent in Pig Latin, but you can't really give me a test about it and then use my answers to extrapolate to anyone who wanders the streets alkinte aikle iste. So what this study actually found was that people who could name more swear words were also able to name more non-swear words, words in different categories like animals. And so what this means is that verbal fluency remains fairly steady whether you're talking about words that are taboo or words that are not taboo. Note that that does not mean, as one headline I saw said, people who swear may actually be smarter than everyone else, so don't go getting a big fucking head about it. What I found most interesting about the study was just looking at the most common curse words college students these days can come up with. Back in the 70s, George Carlin very famously had his 7 words that you can't say on television, which were shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits. And not much has actually changed in the past 40 years. The dirtiest words that the college students could come up with were, in order of popularity, fuck, shit, bitch, cunt, asshole, ass, damn, motherfucker, slut, and whore. I guess piss, tits, and cocksucker just don't have that much shock value anymore. If you're wondering where the really shocking words are, meaning the racist and homophobic slurs, of which cocksucker might be considered one, they did tend to make the list, but they were used very infrequently. The slurs against women were the only ones that made the top 10. Go, ladies. Woo. One final note of interest, I was actually very confused while reading through this study because at one point the researchers write, and I quote, any intelligible American English taboo terms were considered words, e.g. aspirate with 2 S's. And for the life of me, I could not understand why a misspelling of aspirate would be considered a taboo term, so I Googled it. You guys. It's aspirate. Use hyphens. When you curse on paper, use hyphens. Aspirate.